Welcome to a new session with Score with me, and today we are going to look into the third part of blood relations. Blood relation can turn out to be a scoring part in your competitive exam if proper tips and tricks are used in solving the question. Always remember, whenever a question is given, read the question from the starting, solve the question step by step, draw the family tree, find the generation of the person, find the gender, and then start solving the questions. For the basics of how to draw a family tree, how a male and a female is represented, and how various relations are represented in a family tree, the basic classes are provided in the previous two videos. So for those who are coming and watching the video for the first time, please, I'll provide in the description section the links of the previous video. Please go through those videos and then start watching this session. So let's start with the first question. Reading the question, there are 7 members A, D, K, L, R, S and B in a family which consists of 3 generations. So 3 different generations have to be formed from these many people. Now the question begins, D is the only son of A. So D is the only son of A. A is having a son D. Only son implies he can have other children as well, but he has only one son. That means other children other than D will be daughters. He cannot have more than one son. That is the representation of only. Who has now of A, who is the son of K? That means A is the only son of K. Always remember, whenever a person, comma, and it is followed by who is the, that means whatever is told with regard to the person before this. So A is the son of K. So A is the son of K. A is the son of K. A is the son. So it is represented by a positive. S is the brother-in-law of K. Brother-in-law of K can be in 2 ways. One is, if I am a female, my husband's brother is my brother-in-law. And if I am a female, my sister's brother is also going to be my brother-in-law. So depending on the gender of this K, his brother-in-law has to be defined. So let us see what else is told of K, who has no siblings. So K has no siblings. That means this brother-in-law is the brother of his spouse. So S brother-in-law, they all lie in the same generation. Remember that. Brother-in-law, brother, spouse, all lie in the same generation. So after knowing the generation, still we do not know it is a husband or a wife. Which one is female and male, we don't know. L has 3 grandchildren. We were already told that they have got only 3 generations. So L has got only 3 grandchildren. So L is the grandparent. So only grandparent that can be left is L here. L has 3 grandchildren. That means grandchildren's generation is the 3rd generation. So they are having other 2 more children and they should be female. Don't forget, because D is the only son. So with this, our statements are getting over, and then we are telling about the gender. So now we need to find who are the 2 missing people. So that can be found out only from the question. The missing ones have to be filled out here. One is V and the other is R. So only son, it shows that these 2 should be female. So I represent them with a negative sign. Gender of L and V is different. So V is a female, so L should be a male since their genders are different. So if V is female, L has to be male. And if L is male, these 2 are husband and wife. They form a family or a couple. So L is positive, means K has to be female. So with this, our family tree is complete and we have known the gender of all the people. Now the questions that are asked, how is R related to S brother? So relationship with R and S's brother. S brother is L. So we need to find how is R related to L. So what is R's relationship with L? R is going to be the granddaughter. Since it is a female, so R is going to be the granddaughter of S's brother. Next, second one, how is A related to V? How is A related to V? Direct relationship. A is the father. It's male, so A is the father of V. It's an easy one. Who is the grandmother of V? So we know grandmother of V has to be in this generation, and these are the grandchildren. So grandmother, the feminine gender, K is the grandmother of V. You must be remembering that in the previous video, that is second part of the blood relations, we had given a question. In fact, 2 questions for practice. So thank you for those who have commented with the answers in the comment section in the previous video, and for those who could not find the solution, I will be providing you the solution at the end of this video. So please stay tuned and check out your solutions for those who could not get that questions right. Now for the time being, we are going to the second question. So this question reads about a family again having 3 generations. I'll read the question. There are 7 members in a family, A, B, C, D, E, F and G, which consist of 3 generations. There are only 1 married couple in the family. So this statement has to be given importance. There is only 1 married couple in the family. The least number of persons in the family is only in 3rd generation. This again. So remember to keep the least number of people among those 7 people in the last generation. So the rest of the conditions are provided here. A is the only son of B. So just as the previous question, only son implies they can have other children, but they will be having only 1 son. So other children will be daughters. A is the only son of B. So B is here. A is going to be the only son. Who has 3 children? That means B has got totally 3 children, A being their only son. So the other 2 are going to be daughters. So they are going to be having a negative sign. F is the brother-in-law of C, who is the father of G. So here F is told, something about C is told, and something about G is also told. But none of them come into place here. So because none of them are having a role here, we cannot say which one lies in which generation. So for that, we need to draw them separately. F is the brother-in-law of C. So and C is the father of G. So C is the father of G. C is the father. F is the brother-in-law of C. So either it will be this person's spouse's brother, or it will be his sister. If C is a female, then it was a sister's husband. But this cannot be the case since C is a male. So it is his spouse's, so his wife's brother-in-law. Now this is the specific tree only for the second statement alone. We have to fix this statement here. How are we going to fix? So remember, the least number of persons had to be in 3rd generation, and these should be falling either in the 1st or in the 2nd generation. If we were to place this generation in the 2nd generation, we are having only son. If we are going to place this here, we are having 2 male genders. So if any of them fall here, we will be having 1 more son. Since this will be a son and a sister relationship, we need to have 2 sisters and only son. So if F is another son, then the condition goes wrong. That cannot be the only son. From that, we come to the conclusion that this should be lying in this generation. Okay, I'll repeat. Why we are not keeping them in the 2nd generation is because if we keep this F and C in the 2nd generation, then we will be having more than 1 son, because here there are 2 male. So this is going to be a brother and sister relationship. So we cannot have more than one brother. Hence, we cannot keep them in this generation. So how can we incorporate here? We already are told in the question that we have got only one couple, married couple. So that married couple can be B and B's spouse. So that shows us that B is to be filled here. So if B is this thing, then this is C. And if they are coupled, then B's brother is F. So hope this is clear. And then let us move to the next part. E is the paternal aunt of D. E is the paternal aunt of D. For becoming paternal aunt, that means it will be father's sister. Here we have only one male. So only if D is the son or the daughter of this brother, these two can be their aunt. So these two have to be the other two people. So they are going to be G and other one has to be E. E is the paternal aunt of D. So now E is the paternal aunt of D. It is told G is not the mother of D. Yes, G is not the mother of D. A is the father. G cannot be the mother. So we have satisfied everything and the family tree is ready. Now coming to the sub-questions part of it. How is F related to E? So how is F related to E? F and E. B is the mother of F and F is the brother of E's mother. So F is going to be uncle, and uncle in which basis? Mother's brother. So with relation to mother, therefore it is maternal uncle. Had F been C's brother, then that would have been paternal with respect to father's brother. But here it is mother's brother, so it is maternal uncle. Second one, how is D related to the mother of G? D's relationship to the mother of G. That means how is D related to B? That is the question. How is D related to mother of G is how is D related to B? So D is the granddaughter or the grandson. Remember here there is no gender given. D is neither given as a female or a male. Therefore, we cannot say anything about the gender. D can either be granddaughter or grandson. So depending on the option, granddaughter or grandson should come, and if such an option granddaughter or grandson is not given, your answer will be cannot be determined. So don't get confused. Either cannot be determined or grandson or granddaughter. You cannot say the gender because it's not given in the question. Third sub-question, how is A's father related to D if D is female? A's father. So how is C related to D is your question. A's father is C. So how is C related to D if D is female? So we did not know gender of D for this question. C is always going to be the grandfather. So for this question the answer is C is the grandfather of D. Irrespective of D being a female or a male, C is always going to be the grandfather.
Now let's go to the solution of the practice questions given in the previous video.
So here I am with the solution of the first practice question that was given in the previous video. So the question I have shared. So this is the family tree that we get as a result of solving that question, and these are the answers for sub questions. So try doing it, and if you have not got these answers, please do share that queries in the comment section and I shall solve for you if needed. This is the solution.
This is the second practice question that was given.
This is the solution for the second practice question that was shared in the previous video. So this is the family tree, and from this family tree, these are the answers that we get for the sub questions.
These are the practice questions for this session. Solve them and leave the answers in the comment section. Thank you.
With this, we end our session on blood relations today. For those who are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, and all your queries and your requirements, please put that in the comment section. I shall reply to that very soon. So see you soon in the next session. Until then, take care. Bye.